Hello, how's everyone doing? Welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to share, it is the end of the month and I was trying to think of something to do for kind of a monthly visit with all of you guys. And I was thinking that maybe the best thing to do would be sharing the books that I read during the month. I am an avid reader, and many of you who don't know me outside of YouTube don't know about some other aspects of my life. So I'm also a writer. A couple years ago I wrote a novel and published it. So that's actually by purchase on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, yada yada yada, a lot of different retailers sell my book. It's called The Ghosts of Carmen DeSanto, if you're interested. I'll put a link down below to the Amazon location for that. It's on the Kindle and in print. And so I am a writer. I've been writing since I was very small, and I'm an avid reader, and I can't remember not reading. So I thought if I shared what books I'm reading this each month could be an interesting thing if you're looking for some great books and some topics to explore. So this month I decided to subscribe to the app Audible, and I'm a huge Amazon fan to begin with, and so Audible seemed to be a great choice for me. And I do a lot of driving to and from work. It takes me about 40 minutes or so to get there and back, so it's an area of time that I really needed to fill up with something, and I wanted to do something productive. So I thought that reading a book or listening to a book on Audible would be a great choice for me. So I have listened to a few books on Audible this month, which is great. So I've gotten through some books that I've really wanted to take in. I have been interested in the law of attraction for some time. I did some interesting work in reading of Gabby Bernstein's work back in the summer, and before Killy was born, and then decided to kind of delve back into it. So I listened to 3 books from Rhonda Byrne. I listened to The Secret, The Power, and The Hero, and those 3 books are phenomenal. I would definitely recommend them. I would like to listen to all 3 of them again. Most notably The Secret and The Hero. I really like those 2 as ways to apply to my life and to my professional life as well as my family life, and develop goals of things that I would like to do with my life. So it's definitely, I'd recommend it to anybody. It's really, really interesting. And when you put some of the practices in place, it's so interesting to see what results. Very, very cool stuff. So I did read those 3. I'm starting to read The Leap by Gay Hendricks. There is another YouTuber, her name is Zoe Ariel, and I follow her. She's amazing. And she recommended this book, The Big Leap, and I started reading that yesterday, and it is phenomenal. So I am really interested in getting your take on it if you've read it, but it is a phenomenal, amazing book, and I really, really love it. So those are the books on tape, or I say books on tape because I am almost 40 years old, and so I still will say books on tape, but the audiobooks, those are the audiobooks that I've listened to while going to work and back. I have also at night, I read real books too. So I have a couple books here that I read this month. One of them is SOS Help for Parenting by Lynn Clark. This is actually a pretty old book. You can see it here. Let me see if I can get it. This is a pretty old book, and some of the concepts almost seem a little outdated, especially the mother and father relationship roles. But there are some really great suggestions and reminders for parents who are looking at ways to help a child. As you well know, our son Nolan has some behavioral difficulties in school and at home, so practicing these have really helped him out and helped us out as a family. Another book that I'm reading is Living Your Yoga by Judith Hanson Lasater. I'm actually reading this for a book club meets the mat that's coming up at my yoga studio in a couple of weeks, or I think in a week from today actually, and I'm filming this on Friday, March 31st. So a week from today I have a book club meets the mat, and we're going to be covering this book. This is not quite done, as you can see. I still have a little bit more to go. This book is fabulous in that she breaks things down by different kinds of topics of or areas that you might be concerned of in your own life. So she has one chapter, I just opened it up to control. So it talks about controlling behavior and how you can address that from a yogi perspective. She goes through kind of the limbs of yoga, not extensively, but she describes it from a yogi perspective. I guess is the best way of saying it. And she does delve on the Yoga Sutra quite a bit. I am not very familiar with the Yoga Sutra. I'm sure I will be as I pursue teaching. But this has opened my mind up a little bit more to that instead of just the asanas. So she does discuss asanas, but not extensively. It's more of how to bring yoga and the practice of the Yoga Sutra and the practice of the yoga mindset into your everyday life and into areas that may be difficult that you're struggling with. So it's really wonderful. There's all sorts of practices you can put in play, meditations you can put in play, mantras you can put in play. So I am, like you see here, I opened up to 17, it's greed. So it's ways in which you can approach greed when it comes into your life, either from someone else or from yourself, and what you can do to kind of work with that in your life. So it's a very, very interesting book. It's definitely something I think is one of those back pocket books that you keep next to you at all times so that you're able to kind of deal with something as it comes along in your life. So I'm really excited. I'm excited about discussing this too with the group and seeing how we can incorporate that into an asana practice. Also, it's worth mentioning, I have this book here next to my this is where I sit when I watch TV or hang out with the kids. I keep this book by Melody Beatty, Journey to the Heart, with me at all times. It has like daily meditations, and so I don't read it every day, but occasionally I'll just pull it up and start reading a meditation. I got this book because one of my yoga teachers has it, and she reads from it in class, and it's fabulous. I always feel so good after hearing the passages. So it's worth looking at on occasion, or just having, so that you can kind of have, it's a daily meditation book. So every day there's something new you can think about and discover. So that is what I read in March. I'm so excited for what April will bring for me with reading, and I really do hope you consider getting Audible. It is fabulous, wonderful, great, awesome. You can download to your phone. I charge my phone and listen to the download while I'm heading to work, which I need to do in like 2 minutes because I'm heading to work this morning. But I really, really hope you enjoyed this, and I will put links to these books. And I'll put the links from Amazon, only because I didn't get all of these books from Amazon, but they're available at Amazon. So I'll put some links in the description below. I hope you really, really enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give this a thumbs up if you like this video and you want more of them. And thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Namaste.